This is going to be my top picks for an early game metal farm, as well as how to set it up and run it efficiently. This farm is going to generate 360 metal ingots every in-game 24 hours, using all early game pals and materials. Starting off, I recommend getting your base to level 10, so this can be your second base location. The reason I picked this spot over plenty of others is there are a total of 9 metal nodes, and it has a flat spot next to it for easy building. Raids do not spawn up here, and it's still in a low enough level area that it would not be impossible to reach it by foot, or wait till you have a flyer and just fly here. The flaws of this spot are its missing endgame materials like sulfur or coal, but that's not what this location is for. Now moving on to setup, I recommend building your PAL box right on the line of dirt and grass, making sure to include all 9 nodes and giving plenty of flat space for building. Next, set up everything before bringing any pals over. Make sure to have all the beds necessary to keep your pals happy, as they work harder the happier they are. Also, I recommend putting 2 hot springs here to help relax your pals. For food, I've found 2 berry patches produce enough for up to 15 pals before needing a third. Set up your furnaces wherever you want to make your base look however nice you want it to be. I recommend only using 2, but if you need a third, there's really no reason not to. This is going to be one of the most important steps for keeping ingots coming in fast. It's going to be putting multiple storage boxes around the nodes so that pals do not have to run as far to deposit the ore. Remember, the furnaces will pull from any storage in your base, so there's no need to just have one. I recommend these 4 spots because they will not mess up the respawns of the nodes. Keep in mind though, on base server stats, the nodes will respawn once every 24 in-game hours. Now for the pals I recommend using, there's definitely some discretion on plant pals you can use or water pals, but these are my recommendations. From trial and error, the best miner I've found is Anubis without question. From one metal node, he can harvest about 34 ore, and with level 3 mining, level 4 handiwork, and level 3 transportation, they are very well-rounded pals to have. They also are much easier to acquire than you would think early. All you need is a Celerate and a Relaxaurus. Just make sure one is male and the other one is female. If you're liking everything up to this point, just make sure to subscribe so I can keep making more guides. After assigning them to a breeding pen, you will want to make some cakes. This will be the recipe for all ingredients that can be acquired through farm pals except wheat, which you will need to grow and craft through a mill. For honey, you'll need to put a bee guard in your farm for a while and it will produce it. For eggs, you'll need a chickpea, and for milk, a mozzarella, which can be found at these locations. It is only 1 cake per breeding sesh, so I recommend making 4 because 4 Anubis is the perfect number to have at your base. If this is a little too down the road for you, I recommend catching 4 tombats at nighttime here. For hatching your egg, I would heavily recommend turning up your server settings for hatching. At the lowest, it will take 30 minutes for these eggs to hatch, but regularly, it's close to 24 hours, which it's up to you how you spend your time. This is just what I recommend. Now for my other pals, I recommend using Liftmonk, as it has a wonderful early game catch that has a wide array of uses and is overall easy to find and great to use. Same with Bristilla. For my smelters, I cannot recommend Wixen enough. Spawning here, they are level 2 smelting and transportation, making them fast smelters, and will grab the ores for your Anubis if they are still mining. My best pick for a water pal will have to be Penking, which you can get from the early game boss. He has mining, transportation, and high level watering, making him very versatile and helpful. This will lead to a nice end result of 360 metal ingots every 24 in-game hours. Comment any questions, and thanks for watching and subscribe for more.